Okay, it is Thursday, September 2nd. This rundown is sponsored by the greatest drink in the world, High Noon. It's actually made with vodka, not with malt like other hard seltzers. High Noon Hard Seltzer keeps it real just like we do. Their brand new limited edition tropical 8-pack is here to help kick off the warm weather. The new variety pack includes new flavors, mango and passion fruit, as well as fan favorites, watermelon and pineapple. Can't confirm they're big fan favorites. Fantastic. You know what? Let me grab one of these. It is Thursday. And then there's got real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us. Head over to your local liquor store and get some today. Oh, we got a little explosion here, but that's okay. It's not going to stop me. And yeah, this is an iconic rundown crew. Happy to be with the squads. Marty, how you guys feel today?
I said before the show, the first comment is going to be, man, they're really giving up.
Yeah.
We're not giving. I mean,
no,
kind of,
it's just going to be the comment. I know what it's
I mean, this is
gonna
quite nice. Like you said, this is like a Friday night. Just the guys being dudes. Go to Green Rock, hang it out.
Yeah, Zah's usually in my toilet and you're on my couch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly in the toilet as well. There's 2 toilets, thank God.
It's my
There's
first
a
one. I'm
bed.
kind of nervous.
This is your first
rundown?
Very nervous. I
I'm
believe
so sorry, it's us.
I believe so.
I disagree. If it was my first rundown, I'd want to be out with my friends as well.
Yeah, there we
like,
go.
would you rather us here or Big Cat and Dave
Actually, nah,
here?
you know what? I prefer you two.
Are those
You two being
slippers or
honest.
moccasins?
These are,
Oh, the same
yeah,
thing.
they're the same shit. Same shit. Yeah,
It's a wild move to wear during a flood.
No, listen. So, because it's flooding, I had my rain boots on. I came in from
so you
Jersey.
had
I had my
to.
rain boots on. These stay in the office, so.
Smart.
Great
That's smart.
segue. First topic of the rundown is obviously the New York City, New Jersey area flooding. Last night, I don't know what the fuck happened. On Long Island, it really was not that bad. My lights flickered maybe 3 times. I was in my basement the whole night, eating my watermelon, hanging out, watching football. I did not know what was happening. I was observing Twitter from afar, and it was friggin' wild.
Bro.
You guys are both in Jersey. Fill me in on what the fuck went down. Kate was posting videos. It looked like she was literally in a doomsday video.
So we did a Yankee stream until about, we got done at 11:30. I couldn't get home. I slept
What did the
here.
street look like outside?
The street was, the city was nothing. I think it was like the tunnel and like in Jersey, like Ben Mintz had like, it was flooded up to like you couldn't even walk
Jersey,
outside.
Jersey was bad. You couldn't. I would like fully submerge. You can't see.
Can you imagine Zah
No,
swimming
dead
to
ass.
work?
There's like people. I saw a picture of a police car, and the only thing you could see is the siren on the top.
Bro,
it's like bad.
You should have reenacted the rat fucking tread
Yeah.
water.
Obviously, so there was that rat that went viral. He was absolutely putting in work, like Phelps in the water, going crazy.
Did you
couldn't
see
have done
that stat that they can tread water for 3 days?
I've often wondered how long I could tread water for if my life was dependent on it.
Stephen Che just literally did what did he do, 5 minutes?
I think he said he could do 15, and he ended up doing
Yeah,
like.
only like
Joey
definitely
Moore
less
was
than
awful. I did that for a lifeguarding class. I failed it. It was not fun.
Was the rat the star of the show in terms of videos?
That
I
one
enjoyed the guy with the hookah in the
How
alleyway.
how about our subway station right here?
That was this?
You saw it just erupt. Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, well, it looked like
Just
almost like it
erupting.
looked, yeah. The 28th Street subway station almost looked like Titanic when the water finally burst through the vessels of Titanic. And there's the old people, there's the poor people hanging, the mother with the 2 kids. That scene,
I've never seen it.
you never seen it? Oh, that's terrible.
You haven't watched
They-
Titanic?
There's no reason to. I already know what happened. It
So the
sinks.
low class people in Titanic, they weren't even
fucking
allowed to
guy.
get on the boats. It was pretty fucked. So the lower class elderly couple, the lower class poor mother with her 2 kids, they just laid in bed and they just accepted their fate. So there's a montage of Titanic where the water starts busting through like it did in that subway, and it's just them knowing they're checking
That sounds
out.
like my grandma. My grandma, one time, calls my mother, says, "Hey, what's going on? Nothing's going on. Don't worry about me." My mom tells me to go over there. She's taking a nap, and there's just a fire in the house. And I put out the fire. She just still.
You put out the
I
fire?
mean,
Yeah.
look at this shit.
She's
That's
kept taking it out.
for people at home. I don't know if you can see this, but they're showing an apartment in New York where the water is just blasting through doors and stuff. People pay $5,000. There are kids out in my village fucking salivating, saying, "Oh my
There's
God,
my
I want
guy
to go
with
to
the
New
hookah.
York City to deal with this shit."
Yeah.
Hell no.
That's a king, though. That guy's a king.
I mean, that guy's the definition of a king. That's the definition of when life gives you fucking lemons, make lemonade. Is that the thing?
Yeah, I still don't know why he's like. How do you have that float
He's a
ready?
guy-
to
How did
go?
guy-
the float?
guy
How was the
floating-
hookah
guy
working?
floating down
The
like
hookah
Seventh
is a
Ave.
fire. It's made by fire. How is it working?
It's a
I don't know,
coal,
but that's
dude.
the beauty of New York City. What?
It's a coal. Put a coal
Last time I
on
checked,
top.
coals are hot.
Yeah, never mind.
Look at that brilliant
There's a
technique.
rat.
Brilliant technique.
Dude, look at that guy.
He's
It's like
having
sink
such a
swimming.
good time.
Is that how they actually swim? That's insane.
He
Oh,
does
he's
look
just
so
having a good
majestic. He
time.
looks. That's literally Titanic. The water just pouring down the steps. No one knows what to do. Is that our subway station right here on
No,
28th?
that's in Queens. It's no,
That's
actually
really
Harlem.
gross.
141.
Girls, when they see this Rundown crew caption.
Yeah, totally, Tommy.
Flowing
Tommy.
This guy's toilets overflow. New York City's a shithole.
Dude, Stephen Che almost had to evacuate his place. Like
They were gonna
he's
bring a
fucked
guy
up.
on a boat to come pick him and his family up.
I also saw a video.
Yeah, they were bringing a guy. They were like this close away from being evacuated.
That's
I
crazy.
saw a video in Philadelphia. It was the water was nearly touching the highway signs on the fucking highway. It was.
Was this not made that big of a deal? I had no idea about it. Like we were just sitting there doing our stream and we're like, oh, it's just raining. I had no idea it was supposed to
It
flood.
broke the record, most rain in 1 hour in New York City history. Truly
like,
record
like
breaking.
6
Wow.
inches, right?
I think 3.5, something like that. I don't think it was
Whatever
6
that
inches in
means.
1 hour. That would be something. But moving on, yesterday, another great day in Mets land. We had our GM, whose name I'm since forgetting right now. I don't know how I'm forgetting his name right now. I was just going to say Jared Porter, not the perv. Who are you talking about, Tommy?
Zach Scott.
Yeah, Zach Scott, of course. What?
You were about to say Subway Jared?
No, Jared Porter, our other GM that we also fired. So yeah, now we're talking Zach Scott. He got pulled over for drunk driving. He was sleeping in his car at like 4:15 a.m. And then Jeff Passan, who I think kind of has a bit of a vendetta against the Mets.
It's Jeff Passan.
Whatever. Jeff Passan tweeted about the incident, saying that night he was at a event at Steve Cohen's house. Forgot to mention the fact that Steve Cohen's event ended about 8:39, and this guy got arrested at 4 in the morning. So I'm going to venture to say he probably went to a bar afterwards.
But no, you're just a Mets homer because all Passan did was say he was at an event
And
that
failed
night.
to fucking say that the event ended at 8:30.
Well, how do you know he didn't stay there for longer? You don't know. And you know what? Frank was actually, again, shocker, Frank was right. He literally was like, the Orioles, right? They have 40 wins, but they're just bad team. It's whatever. The Mets are a bad team, but there's so much bullshit that happens around them with Cohen tweeting, Baez doing this, like, just the drunk driving and
I mean, I'm well aware. We've in the course of the same season, we've had our first GM be a fucking weirdo dork, and now we got this guy drunk driving. It's a shit show, but I mean, at least we're kind of out of it right now, pretty much out of it. I'd rather it be the circus. Why not? Makes it more fun. Makes it interesting.
You guys are
Makes
a joke.
it interesting.
An
We're not a
absolute
joke. We're not. a
You're
joke.
like Arsenal. When it rains, it pours.
Exactly.
It's
like honestly, the other day, Frank was saying to take him up to me, and he said he wants to make a Mets version of "We Didn't Start the Fire." This was before the drunk driving. It's too much. It's literally too much. But then Jeff Passan, whatever the fuck his name is, some guy tweeted at him. So this guy, his son is in jail. I don't really know what for. Do you know, Tommy?
He impersonates celebrities and frames people.
He's
So his last name is Wall, I believe. This guy.
He's a complete
And Wall
scumbag.
tweeted that
David
Passan
Wall.
did not fail to mention that the Steve Cohen event was ended about 8:39, and then Passan tweeted back something to the effect of, "I don't know what you're going to be doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guarantee it's better than what you're going to be doing, which is visiting your son in jail." Which I think kind of stepped over the line a little bit.
No, that's
little bit.
great. I mean, his son's a scumbag. I'm pretty sure he's a scumbag.
I'm sure they are, but it's kind of a step over the line thing.
just a little banter. Come on.
What do you
A little
mean
banter.
over the line? His son's in jail. He's going to visit him. It's just
Kind of mean
facts.
to I don't know, when your son being in jail, it's kind of mean to make fun of your son being in jail. I feel
Oh,
like.
so it's okay what he did?
I don't even know what he did. I don't think it's okay unless he murdered a guy. I don't.
Oh, so
He has
you're
a whole Wikipedia section that's just attempts to frame public figures.
I mean, he sounds
He's
like a
just
loser.
addicted to framing public figures.
what a wild
Love
thing to
that.
die on.
Love
It's
that.
like ever the first time you get caught, how do you
I'm
keep trying
basing
to
I'm
frame?
basing this solely off not knowing what this guy did. As long as he's not a rapist or a murderer, I feel like it's kind of like, let's say if your son is in jail over tax evasion, I feel like it's kind of a low blow to go visit your son in jail.
We're literally telling you what he did.
I don't even know what that means. To frame people? What does that mean?
Frame.
Frame
Set up
impersonating
someone.
people and then trying to get the actual person
Trying
in
to
trouble.
set them up.
Nonetheless, I think it's bullshit to go from baseball to go to your son in jail.
Well, they don't like each other, and he wants to say it.
All right, so you got anything else on this Passan?
Nah, just the Mets are
A joke.
they're just a joke. It's a cultural thing. They probably need one of them African witch doctors to come blow some smoke
We
in the
would love- can you-
organization.
can you
get
do
some,
that?
Yeah, should get one. We got some good ones in
Dude,
Nigeria.
let me tell you, when the Mets do finally win, though, it's going to be pretty sweet. We're really in shambles.
They're never
Dusty.
going to win. It doesn't matter.
We're going to win. I'll get
You
the
keep
Yankees.
getting good players, and they stink.
We don't have any good players.
Francisco
We got
Lindor
Lindor.
is
That's the one good player we got.
Javi Baez is the good player. I do think the Cubs fans have ruined him, like they said, where they got him the World Series, and then he's just sucked ever since.
Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, On to the next thing. We got a big after show, so we're going through this. On to the next one. So we got this Ole Miss softball coach. She's a female coach who apparently slept with one of her players. And Tommy, if I get this correct, that player is also sleeping with another player?
Correct.
So there's a love triangle going on the Ole Miss softball team.
That's unbelievable.
So
And
there
it's-
was a couple, and then the coach slept with one
She's
of the...
dating. So she dating the coach, or she's dating the?
She's
Two
dating. The
players
two
were
players are
dating.
dating,
Two-
and one of the
okay, okay.
players fucked the coach.
That's
Assistant,
unbelievable.
not a head.
Oh, it's not the head coach, assistant coach. So it's a real love triangle going on in the Ole Miss softball.
Isn't that what happens? I mean,
No.
I don't condone it. I don't support it or anything. But isn't this like a freaking occurrence in locker rooms?
What?
It's just banging the
Ain't
coach.
they just banging each other in locker rooms?
Oh, I don't
Am I
think so.
mistaken?
I just want to know where Ben Mintz ties into this. Does he have anything to do with this?
Ben Mintz, we got a comment on that? He's I
No,
see him right
he
there.
is.
Come over here. Come on.
He is.
Fill us in.
Mincy, what's going on with the Ole Miss softball team banging the coach?
Everybody's banging each other, huh?
Yeah, why we got a love triangle going on? Come over here.
I mean,
Ben Mintz is distraught over this.
honestly, I'm a man of many words. I'm kind of speechless on
Is
this.
this embarrassment to Grove?
I mean, I don't know. It sounds pretty scandalous.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of women people want to sleep with in Oxford, apparently, but I don't know what the softball team scandal. This is one. I don't know. It doesn't look good for the school. Anytime coaches are sleeping with players,
That's never
it's
good.
a big no-go. And the last coach, there was some Ole Miss got in a little trouble for NCAA sanctions. It wasn't like a sleeping with each other scandal, but it seems like the Ole Miss softball program seems a little scandalous.
And Tommy, weren't you saying there's text about something like
There was a text found where the girl said to the coach, "What kind of a hitting drill is slap my clam, you bad girl?"
I didn't know that. Honestly, my only comment on that is I didn't know there were clams in the South. I thought that was a North thing.
Oh man, that like I don't even you can't even say anything to that. Slap my clam.
I didn't know
You
clams
bad
made it to
girl.
Mississippi. I thought that was more like a Rhode
Jesus
Island,
Christ.
Massachusetts thing. I don't
How
know.
do you how do you press send on that?
I don't have the balls to send text like that. Just send crazy text like that. That's scary to me.
I
You're the horniest man in America.
I
You
still don't,
send
I don't
those
send
texts.
weird texts. I don't have the balls on me.
Is it bad? Is it bad?
It's good. It's a good philosophy to not send weird texts working for
No.
Barstool because
There's
you could get screenshotted. And, you know,
Let me tell
that's,
you
that's
something.
good. That's
If
good
Glenny
insurance
Balls
boost.
texted a girl saying, "When can I slap your clam?" and go viral.
I will not be texting any girls. When can I slap your clam? But I appreciate that. We're gonna move on to.
Is it bad that
I
I like
appreciate you
that
thinking
word?
it'll go viral.
Is
What?
it bad that I love that word?
Clam?
Yeah.
I've never been a clam guy. When
I
we're
love
referring to
that
that.
word.
Are you a clam pizza fan?
I like clam, the
Oh.
food. I like the food, a baked clam.
All
a-
right, can we stop
a
saying
fresh
that
clam.
word?
Yeah.
But also, let's do Simply Safe. When Simply Safe Home Security's founders, Chad and Eleanor Lawrence, designed their first security system in their kitchen, they did it for a very personal reason. Their friends had just their home broken into. Their friends just had their home broken into. They were struggling to find a security system that was simple to set up and would make them feel safe again. I mean, everyone needs a security system. I have a security system. I'm sure you guys have a security system. It's a little scary not to have a security system. So this thing makes people feel safe. They've been doing it since that very moment over 15 years ago. It's a passion to protect people that not only drives every engineering detail on its products, but it motivates every interaction with its customers. And the thing is, Simply Safe just makes it too easy. It takes about 2 minutes to customize the system on their website, simplysafe.com/rundown. Simply Safe has highly trained security experts ready whenever you need them, whether that's during a fire, a burglary, a medical emergency, or even just when you're setting up the system. There's always someone there who has your back and to keep you safe and to make sure you feel safe. And then you can save 20% off on your Simply Safe security system and get your first month free when you sign up for interactive monitoring service. Just visit simplysafe.com/rundown and customize your system and start protecting your home and family. That's simplysafe.com/rundown.
Simply Safe's the only thing you should like. I feel like it's the only home security you should ever have.
Obviously, I mean, Simply Safe is a great name. It's a great security system. And then final topic before getting into the after show. Jerry Seinfeld dropped a fire fucking hype video yesterday to announce Netflix Seinfeld in 1 month, October 1st. You guys excited about that? He was Seinfeld. I know you're a Curb guy. He was Seinfeld guy.
So I am a Seinfeld guy, but that doesn't hype me up that Seinfeld's is going to Netflix. Seinfeld's on all the time.
You can't watch it when it's on all the time. That's
No, so
that's literally
I
peasant shit.
think with-
that's like not having. That's like having a Motorola Razr when you could have an iPhone.
No, I think that like when Seinfeld's on, you don't need to watch it in order. So it's just like I don't care what episode's on. It doesn't matter. Like Netflix.
But you're not a Seinfeld guy.
Yeah, I am.
Are you a full Seinfeld guy?
I'm a
You
full
should become
curb.
a full
I'm a full
Seinfeld
curb guy.
When it comes out on Netflix, you should really watch it because it's fantastic. Like someone like Zah, for
Are
example, who's
they
not
making
from America.
new seasons or it's just
No,
that?
no,
Okay,
no.
so I just started watching it like last probably like 2 weeks ago. I'm on episode, I forgot what episode I am, but on season 1. And yeah, I kind of like it.
On Seinfeld?
I like the
Seinfeld
the
season 1 is a
fucking-
little weird.
The neighbor that bursts in and
Yeah,
all that.
that's Kramer.
And then there's what's it?
The
George,
neighbor.
George or
The neighbor
something?
that bursts in, that's Kramer.
Then there's George or
George, Elaine.
then the chick and all that.
That's
yeah,
the crew.
Yeah. So
Zah, I
it's
honestly
pretty
think
fucking
you should
dope.
watch. Both of you should watch it a lot because it really is so
I
good.
watch it.
The
I
only-
know it. The soup Nazi.
It's
I know
not one of
all.
those.
You know the soup Nazi.
Oh, I know everything.
It's not one of those that
When-
you have to watch in order, right? You can just
No,
pick
No,
up.
it's not.
that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I got
George
that. I got
is a
that vibe.
brazier.
That's one of the big things with the Friends versus Seinfeld debate. Friends, honestly, you can.
stinks.
You should watch Friends in order. What?
Friends stinks.
Shut the fuck up.
Friends is a bad show.
You just like to say it because everyone else is.
Only
saying.
that, no, it's not. I feel like it's a well-liked show. I only like the monkey in it.
It's hilarious.
It's
Okay.
hilarious. That's what I like.
Okay. Well, I'm just making a point to him that Friends you could watch in order. There's a constant storyline, whereas Seinfeld there's really not. So you can watch Seinfeld whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
very
yeah.
exciting. I know Friends got a big resurgence, a renaissance, if you will, when it came to Netflix. So I'm
Do you
excited to see
love
if
when
Seinfeld
people
does
say
as well.
like we were on a break?
No, I don't. I mean, I prefer Seinfeld to Friends. I just know Friends more. I think Seinfeld's a funnier show. I think Friends is is an overall better show.
Curb Your Enthusiasm comes out new season October.
That I haven't watched. I cried.
But yeah, on to the
Right,
after
yeah.
show. We got a lot of shit on the after shows. It's a big after show.
Let's start with Deion.
Yes, let's start with Deion Sanders. First off, we have the last 2 episodes of Coach Prime. Here's a quick preview.
That right there is Dr. Doom, also known as Robert Brazil. The Jackson State alum wreaked havoc for years with the Houston Oilers, racking up 7 Pro Bowls and an induction into the Hall of Fame in 2018.
But Frank, now, it's 4 Jackson Staters on this right here. 2 of them that signed it already. Brandon Perry and Rob Brazil. You got to find the other 2. This one here.
You get shoes. You got shoes in here, dog.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's going up. No, that's going up.
Let's
You
hear
gonna
it.
make me cry, man.
Well, you made me cry. You make me cry, man. Shit.
God.
That's for the best.
Watch the wheel. Watch the wheel. By
Looking
the
for the rest.
Looking for one of these.
Yes. We all dreamed and wanted someone like Deion to do this job. When I heard about him coming to my college, I love Jackson State. Come on, man, I cried. You know what I'm saying? Football at its best. Now, when you can get the best, these guys don't know how blessed they are. But what they got to do, they got to do it. They got to be committed. They got to put it in. They got to believe what this man is telling them. And I mean, live, sleep, and die with it. God sent him here for a reason. Not only for Jackson State, I believe, for the HBCUs, period. For him to come in and do what he's doing, we all need to say thank you.
But yes, obviously that show looks great. Everything's great. Shout out to Deion. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to everybody that worked on it. So tonight is the last 2 episodes. They're doing a live show afterwards, which is all leading into Saturday. They're actually playing at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So that's going to be insane. What Sunday they're playing at Hard Rock
What
Stadium.
Deion's doing is pretty cool.
Phenomenal show.
For Jackson State. I mean, it's insane. The whole documentary has been great so far. It's like literally it's just Hard Knocks, but better.
It's Hard Knocks, but better. And like you just said, what he is doing for Jackson State, it is crazy to watch. I think I was watching episode 2. It was episode 2 when he went to that family's house for dinner. Just how much they kept saying, how much he's doing for the community, how much he's doing for the community, how much he's doing for the community. It was very great to see, and not
I
to
mean,
mention
Snoop
that food
Dogg
was
like
awesome as well.
literally is
doing the narrating.
It's like
that's also
that's
great.
just insane.
Yeah, the Snoop Dogg narrating, I believe it was episode 3 with the snow in Jackson. There's not much snow in Jackson, so everything's been
and
crazy.
they had to fucking it was like back home. They had to fucking get the swimming pool water, chlorine water to shower and shit like
So
that.
everything on that, Coach Prime for Fun has been crazy. Tonight is the final 2 episodes. Tune into that. Live after show after that. Then Jackson State is playing on Sunday. Tune into all that stuff. And then next up on the after show, we have Travis is coming out.
Yes.
Wednesday.
Travis Chimpanzee. Me and Eddie have been working on this for like a year. It's coming out Wednesday at 7 o'clock. I need to reiterate this to everybody. It's a very serious documentary. It's not funny. We thought it was going to be funny, but we didn't know the
I
full
believe
story.
you got some scoops.
We got the cop who was on the scene, who said no to HBO and Netflix, but said yes to Eddie and Marty Mush. Yeah.
He said no to Netflix money to talk to you punks? Oh, my days.
So go watch the trailer. It's out now, but Wednesday, 7 o'clock, live on YouTube will be in the comments. We're going to do an after show as well. It's we've been doing it for like a year now. You've been hearing about it for a while.
I've been hearing about it for a very long time. Marty randomly, maybe once every 3 months, just goes, "Oh, I'm going to make that monkey documentary," and I'm just like, "All right, see you later, pal."
But it's out Wednesday, 7 o'clock. It's going to be great.
And then obviously the biggest news of the night last night was Rico contract negotiations. That was truly some of the most entertaining content of anything, television, movies, everything I've watched in a long fucking time last night.
20,000
concurrent viewers last night.
That was crazy.
It was perfection.
I was like screaming at my screen.
The fact that he finally got a little bit of a raise, and then he goes,
he's like,
wait,
"Oh, wait."
it's a pay cut. I mean, I'm already getting that. And Dave's, well, you know that smirk Dave does when he's being serious, but he's just so happy that happened because he gets to ruin him. Like, that was the best thing I've ever seen. And Rico, man, I think, imagine, now I feel like might have to create a show where we all do our contract negotiations.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking about that because I think I'm up next year, and I'm very scared about that.
When are you up?
About that next year, I believe.
What time? What day?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know if it was the same month. We could have gone in together.
There you go. Need you to hold my hand.
But yeah, I think honestly, Pick'em is our best show we've ever do. It's my favorite one here. But that contract negotiation, the entire thing, the fact that this is what Rico did. He came in, did mush the line early, very sad, said he's gonna quit.
Go away with that Pinocchio clip.
But yeah, I'm Pinocchio.
I'm a boy.
But I'm a real boy.
I'm a boy.
I'm a real boy. Then he goes 2 hour negotiation. Then goes after he walks the subway with me and Big Ev to try and just calm him down. Walks back in, goes back into Dave's office. They redid it.
He went
again.
back?
Yeah, redid the entire Pick'em in closed doors. Then he left, and then he called Dan for 30 minutes to talk about it again.
I mean, there were just so many. There was too many great moments. It was an hour, 20 minutes probably. It was really.
I think it was longer. It was.
When he screamed 30 in a full, 30 in a full, 30 in a full.
When he's screaming Dave's face.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time out! No, time out!
Time out!
Fucking compulsory.
Time out!
Time out! It's a 20 though. It's a 20. It's a 20. It's a 20.
That was unbelievable, dude. And a serious text message came to Hank. At first there was 7,000 people watching. He goes, no bullshit. Is it 7 million or 7,000? He's the one getting, like, the joke that's been going on for years at Big Cat's like, yeah, 1.2 million people are watching. He really thought it was million. It simply said 7,000.
It was truly unbelievable. And so if anyone didn't watch it, check it out. Definitely watch it on YouTube. It was unbelievable to see in person.
You also can't make that shit up.
It really,
That's just insane.
That's why we're the best. I mean, no one else is doing that.
Yeah.
Seriously, no one else is doing that.
You guys hiring Big Cat as you negotiated when you're
No. That's too stressful.
I'm too scared to negotiate out of that.
I always have a number in my head.
I'm
gonna tell Dave what's going on, and Dave says a number. Like, all right. It could say literally like $30,000. Yep,
like,
I'm down.
cool. Yep.
But finally, so I saw some bad shit was happening last night. It made me angry. My guy was getting his video stolen, posted by a lot of people. He tweeted about Urkel stole it. I saw it on Anthony Anderson's Instagram. What the fuck happened? Film me.
Couple meme accounts.
Well, the thing is, me and Zah did a video where he jumps and he jumps into my glass, and it got probably overall 7 million views. Did great. It kind of stopped, and it's resurging now.
But
and
this time it's been
another
bigger.
person is viral.
So what I saw is, I guess if we could clip this clip in here, it's just Zah sprinting and jumping, and then they take it into
a bag. It's going into a bag.
So the original.
So they're using your jump.
The original video was with Marty.
They cut you, and it's like this Anthony Anderson post.
Yeah.
Urkel.
Yeah, Steve Urkel, Anthony Anderson.
No disrespect to Urkel. I'm going to say Anthony Anderson's a way bigger deal than Urkel.
I'm pretty. Actually, depends on when you were born. Steve Urkel for the older cats is.
The funniest thing, one of the Instagrams has 18 million followers and posted it, and they tagged Zah and walked the line.
Chris, you got to take my 18 million account?
Yeah.
But Walk the Line,
Walk the
I don't
line,
think that
though.
Walk the Line's been active for like the past 3 months. Where'd they find that?
Whatever.
Yeah, so
fucked up.
But
some out here
Zah
filing
was
DMCA.
sitting at my desk as DMCA.
Yeah, I'm
everyone,
filing
being like,
DMCA.
give me $2
Oh,
grand.
you were yelling at them? You were coming for him?
I sent Anthony Anderson a DMCA. I expect a response in 24 hours or less.
And what are we offering?
It's either you
I
gotta
think
you gotta
10
tag
grand.
me. Actually, what should I do?
10 grand.
10 grand? Nah, more than that.
Anthony
More
Anderson's
than
got a,
that.
he's got
More
a,
than
he's
that.
got a
That
lot
guy's
of
a
money. Anthony
multi-millionaire.
Anderson.
Let's scare him off. We'll
50
scare him
grand, Anthony Anderson. Otherwise, you're fucked. The DMCA police are coming for you.
Yes, let's go. Me and Zah about to be rich.
Can I get like $20 for you? Okay. All right, cool.
So we'll go
So, yeah,
we'll go to
Anthony
Jetty.
Anderson's
We'll do the whole cycle. Jetty. We'll go to the Green Rock. We'll go to Shore. We'll go everywhere.
We get 50 grand. We go to
Let's
Green
go.
Rock and
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm a
50
simple
grand,
man.
Green Rocket Jetty. Thank you, Anthony Anderson. And yeah, that's the rundown. April 2nd, September 2nd. What
You
the
know
fuck?
what? You know what that
Thursday.
was? That was just a nice time.
Yeah, it was fun. It was guys being dudes. And you know what? Now it's time for Labor Day weekend. So everybody enjoy that. Be safe. Enjoy it.
And Glenny has drank the most high noons of
drink
anyone in
safe.
the world.
I think that's a
people.
fact. We've discussed that. I think I have drinking the most high noons, which is a very proud thing of mine.
Drink safely and do all the bad shit that I usually do on weekends.
So everybody stay safe. Enjoy Labor Day weekend. See you Monday.
No Rundown Monday. See you Tuesday.